Four factors you must consider before buying that property, especially when you want to buy for investment or for cash flow. Number one, before you buy a property that you intend to use for cash flow or for investment purpose, you have to ensure that the property is in a location where there is government presence. When I mean government presence, I'm talking of what kind of infrastructures are there. What kind of social infrastructures are there? Are there hospitals? Are there universities? What is government plan for that location? Secondly, another factor that you must consider before you buy a property for investment or for cash flow is economic presence. Is there any economic presence? Are there industries? Are there commercial activities ongoing in that location? Because the reason why you must consider this is when you want to buy a property for investment or for cash flow, what actually determines one of the things that determines how well your property would appreciate is the demand. And you definitely do not want to buy property in a place where people are not going to. And where do people go to? People go to where there's commercial activities. People go to where they can make money. The location you want to buy, can people make money there? Are there industries? Are there companies there? Can business thrive there? Those are the questions you must ask yourself before buying a property. And the third factor that you must consider when you're buying a property for commercial investment or for cash flow purpose is you must consider what's the population in that environment like. Are people migrating to that environment? Because definitely, if you want to buy a property in a location, you want to ensure that if you want to put it out for rent, if you want to put it out for short let, there will be demand for it. If you want to sell it, there must be demand for it. So you have to consider, are people migrating towards that area? So once you verify that, okay, it's in a location where there's good government presence, there is high economic presence, high economic activities, people are migrating towards this access this population, then you have to ask yourself, what is the status of this land? Is it under government acquisition? Is it free from government acquisition? You definitely do not want to buy a land that is under government acquisition because that's a huge loss for you. It's always best when you want to buy a property, do not just stop at asking for the documents for verification. Also go ahead to hire the service of a registered surveyor if you cannot pick the coordinates by yourself. Hire the service of a registered surveyor and pick the coordinates of the land, take it to the office of the surveyor general for due diligence. Once you do these four things, and once you do these four things, you are guaranteed maximum appreciation on your investment. If you enjoyed this, please kindly follow us on our social media and just back to back. My name is Yemisi Adenisi, and if you're looking for properties for you to live in, for commercial, for residential, for investment, or for cash flow, please reach out to me. You can call or chat me up. God bless.